So, good morning, everyone. If you've made it on time today, congratulations. You avoided your first hazard of the day, construction detours and cold coffee. Welcome to the Saskatchewan Common Ground Alliance Dig Safe Awareness Breakfast and Safety Presentation. I'm Jenny Hagan, severe weather specialist and the proud voice behind your daily dose of storms, sun, and what the heck is the wind doing with Country 104 and 1330 1210. And I'm here today to help deliver an important message. We appreciate everyone who took the time to be here today and the companies for prioritizing safety. A huge shout out to our 30+ sponsors that make these 23 breakfasts strong across Saskatchewan during April Dig Safe Month. Declared by the province of Saskatchewan. Without them, we would just be a bunch of people sitting around with some muffins. This morning we would like to begin with a land acknowledgement for Treaty 6. I would like to begin the acknowledgement that we're in the traditional lands referred to as Treaty 6 territory, the original lands of the Cree, Dakota, Nakota, Saulteaux, Stoney, and the home of the Métis. We respect and honor the treaties and are committed to moving forward with Indigenous nations in the spirit of reconciliation and collaboration. So, safety tips here, like much of today, it's how not to be a headline in my newscast. Our exits are there, and there. The muster point outside is usually the furthest point away from the coffee. So I'll kick off with a reminder. Safety isn't just a buzzword like atmospheric river or polar vortex. It's a culture. Make sure that we're living it. It's not just at work, but at home. We're going to take a moment to thank the SCGA President, Norman Krogstad, our safety MVP, and Allie Hader and her catering crew for feeding us today. 2024 was another year of growth in membership and subscribers for SAS First Call. So while we are here, besides the free coffee and food, safe digging prevents damage, injuries, utility disruptions, and awkward phone calls to your boss. It's an initiative that promotes Canadian Common Ground Alliance best practices, the Digging Bible. Our industry sponsors fund these events to promote safe digging and the importance of following excavation practices for frontline excavators and contractors. We know they are committed to damage prevention and underground infrastructure and the prevention of worker injury and death due to unsafe digging practices. The promotion of the Canadian Common Ground Alliance best practices. If you know of someone who works for our sponsors, thank them. We couldn't have the breakfast without them. The video you will watch is produced right here in Saskatchewan, starring local folks and SCGA member property. They really know their way around a shovel and a high visibility vest. The content is developed each year by the creative team and SCGA's Public Awareness and Education Committee, who works with local companies to produce the video. After breakfast, the video is broken into segments and put onto the SCGA YouTube channel to use for all of your safety or tailgate meetings, or wherever they are useful. You can access these videos on the YouTube channel or on the SCGA website under the Resources tabs. And all of you guys saw when it came in the free swag or conference candy. There's a handy info card now with a QR code because we're fancy like that. The QR code will direct you on your mobile device to the resources of SCGA and offer CCGA best practice manual, regulations, and the video library. They're committed to giving you easy access to information that keeps you safe digging front and center. There's some color-coded decals. You can collect them all, Pokemon style. Some SAS First Call pens for writing on "Don't hit a pipeline" repeatedly. Brochures and bonus info for WorkSafe Sask and SAS Power. Decals for your truck or machines. Think of it as a tattoo that screams, "I dig responsibly." SAS Power has provided the decal showing you what to do if you strike an overhead or underground power line. Please stick those on your trucks and machines. They could all save a life. There's a look up in live map card because the only thing worse than hitting a power line is doing it twice. This is a free service that shows all SAS Power owned overhead lines in Saskatchewan. I encourage you to check this out so you can plan your route or work area to avoid overhead line contacts. And there's also a tote bag because everything's better in a tote. And you can take the materials back to your team. If you need more swag, we got you covered. Contact the executive director and we'll hook you up like a safety-themed Oprah Winfrey giveaway. You may see trucks and equipment with this yellow Dig Safe truck equipment label. These are long-lasting vinyl 7x7 adhesive stickers, and they're available for your work vehicles for $1.55 plus taxes. The executive director can hook you up with that. And that's all I have before you guys are allowed to eat here. So, caterer has his door closed. But we can grab some coffee and I'll let them know that it's time to serve you some breakfast. Thanks. All right, while you guys eat, we'll get down to business. Digging isn't just about getting a job done, it's about doing it safely, responsibly, and without giving your coworkers a heart attack. It's about planning, checking, double checking, and then digging, even then with extreme caution. Our message continues to be simple: dig safe. Working to prevent damage to utility infrastructure is a responsibility we all share. Digging safe isn't just a one-time effort, it's a process. It starts with having safe digging plans in place, and it ends with everyone going home safe at the end of the day. Following proper excavation practices can help the digging community avoid lengthy project delays, costly damage to lines and equipment, disruption of essential services, property damage, environmental concerns, along with serious personal injury and even death. Once again, our creative team have come up with great information which covers topics that include directional drilling, do it right, avoid the fright, sinkholes, they're fun in cartoons but not in real life, striking infrastructure, what to do when things go sideways. We don't run, I see you. SAS First Call tips, because guessing isn't a strategy. So now you guys can eat your breakfast and sit back and watch this year's video. I know you guys are all antsy to get back to work, so I'll make this last part a little quick. So let's hear it for the cast and crew of this year's video. There was more drama than a hailstorm on a long weekend. To folks that not only participated in this year's video, but their organizations for freeing them up to tell their stories. Please contact the executive director if you have a good story idea or you maybe just want to be part of next year's video. So we'll wrap up what we heard. Directional drilling best practices, learn the most effective ways to minimize ground disturbance and avoid contacting underground infrastructure. Backfilling sinkholes, learn tips and tricks on how to backfill properly to minimize dangerous sinkholes. We learned what to do if you hit an underground infrastructure. SAS First Call tips, we learned how to successfully enter a first call ticket. If you still have any questions, you can ask away. I won't know the answer. I'll send you up to safety chain task within a tornado warning. Jose here is better equipped with that information than me. This is a great reminder that SCGA Video Library has great topics for any safety or tailgate meeting or just to answer questions that you might have. As we wrap up this morning, we would like to recognize an individual here that has attended this for the very first time, and you get to win a little prize. So we have Jaden.
Is it Jaden?
Jalen? You're gonna make me walk all the way over there.
Puts it on the spot.
We also have a second prize, but nobody wanted to sit at the table, so the first person that can grab this green card gets the next one. So I just got a couple final notes. SAS first call should be your first call, but not your only call. There's private lines out there just waiting to surprise you. Excavators must be aware of privately owned facilities and must obtain locates from underground facility owners who are not currently subscribers of First Call. Don't rush, don't guess, don't wing it. That's fine for karaoke, but not for excavating. Preserve your markings and stay on task with your project. ESCGA and SAS First Call are working for its members and subscribers and other stakeholders in the province to make safer work environments for all of you. They continue to recommend to the government and that all facilities are registered with SAS First Call. Number of incidents we have, the more accurate to lead us together to finding solutions. Dig Safe is proud of their association and results of these events. You can speak to any of the team in attendance this morning if you have additional questions. For more information, please visit the SCGA website or email Shannon, the executive director directly. Thank you for being here, for caring, and for helping us all get home safe at the end of the day. Remember to click before you dig safe, and keep your heads in the clouds, but your shovel out of a gas line. So thank you all for attending.